Hi, Assalamualaikum. A very good morning to my lovely Year 5 students. How are you today? Okay, so we meet again through our virtual classroom. Today, our lesson is quite simple but interesting. We're still in our Unit 5, Food and Health. Today we're going to do a very simple lesson, simple activities. Don't worry, just stay with me. So we're going through this beautiful slide prepared by my beautiful friends, Teacher Irene, and I'm going to deliver the lesson to you. Okay, so I really hope you can understand throughout the learning session. Okay, please focus, get ready with your textbook, and just enjoy the lesson. Okay, so here, Unit 5, Food and Health, Sumo Wrestlers. Okay, are you familiar with sumo wrestlers? Okay, let's see what is this topic about. Okay, as usual, before we start, let's check our aims. Okay, so today our aims, by the end of the lesson, pupils will be able to summarize a text. See, very simple. You have to summarize a text, okay, the text related to this topic. Okay, so check this out. This is our table of contents for today's lesson. We're going to start with reading, true false questions, and then awesome words, and summary activities, which is you're going to do a very simple writing, summary writing. Okay, before that, look at this. Okay, basically our today's lesson will cover a few things, but the main thing that you need to do is first we're going to read through choices of questions and complete a gap interview. Okay, so there will be an interview passage, and we're going to do that together. I will guide you, don't worry. And then we're going to identify true false questions, true false statements to test your understanding on the text. Okay, then we're going to go through some vocabulary meaning, understand that what summary is, and complete a summary with guidance. See, very simple, right? Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so here we're going to start with this, the sports interview sumo style. Okay, so we're going to see, read the text related to sumo style, and it's in a form of an interview. Alright, let's do it. Okay, before we start with the interview, look at the picture. What an interesting and unique sports, right? Okay, so this is sumo. The name of this sport is sumo. Okay, what's on your mind by looking at this picture? Some might say strong, fight, yes, fat, sumo, right? Okay, so this is sumo. When you see this, this situation, this is actually sumo. Alright, you can see that the two fighters are very strong and fat, and also it looks scary because they are really big. Okay, to make it easier for you, before we go through the interview session, let's read the list of questions related to that. Okay, we're going to have these questions. What do they have for lunch? Do they ever eat any different foods? What's their typical day? Is it healthy? Okay, these are the questions that will be asked in the interview sessions, and we will read the answer to all these questions after this. So let's go through again. We start with, what do they have for lunch? Okay, you're going to know what's their lunch. Do they ever eat any different foods? What's their typical day? How's their routine? Okay, and is it healthy? Do you think they're healthy? Okay, let's check it out. Okay, kids, so this is the form of interview, and the question we read before related to this interview. Okay, let's match the questions. Okay, without further ado, without wasting any time, let's check it out one by one. We're going to read this together. You just follow me and you can refer to this slide, or you can also refer to your textbook. Okay, those sumo wrestlers are big. How much do they weigh? Most top wrestlers weigh more than 140 kilos. The heaviest are around 119 kilos. They are really heavy. 190 kilos, the heaviest sumo wrestler. Okay? Alright, so let's start with the first one. Is it a popular sport? Well, there aren't many sumo wrestlers these days. It isn't a healthy lifestyle. Okay, number one, blank. Okay, they get up early and train from 5 a.m. until about 1 p.m. Okay, look at the question just now, the one that we read before. So let's match. What do you think the suitable question would be? Okay, the answer is they get up early and train from 5 a.m. until about 1 p.m. So this is about timing, right? About timing means like the routine. Okay, so I think let's look at the questions. What do they have for lunch? Do they ever eat? No, doesn't sound right, because that's not mentioning about food at all. What's their typical day? Yeah, that's the right one. What's their typical day? So they get up early and train from 5 a.m. until about 1 p.m. Okay, that sounds correct. That's routine, their daily routine. Okay, so number one, what's their typical day? Good. Let's move to second one. What do they have for breakfast? They don't have breakfast, so they're very hungry at lunchtime and they eat a lot. See? Means that they skip the breakfast, which is not good. You know that breakfast is a very important meal of the day, so you never skip breakfast, okay? But the sumo wrestler, they don't have breakfast, so they're very hungry. Okay, very hungry. So at lunchtime, they'll eat a lot. Okay, number two, they have a special dish called chakanobe. Chakanobe, is it? Yeah, chakanobe. There are a lot of meat or fish in chakanobe, and there are also a lot of vegetables. Okay, means that food that chakanobe consists of a lot of meat, fish, and also vegetables. Okay, so what do you think is the question for number two? What do they have for lunch? Yes, correct. So that's the question. What do they have for lunch? They have a special dish called chakanobe. There's a lot of meat or fish in chakanobe, and there are also a lot of vegetables. Good. Number three, the blanks. Okay, well, it's full of vitamins and there isn't much fat in it, but they eat enormous quantities. Sometimes 6 or 7 bowls, and then maybe 5 bowls of rice. Oh my goodness, 5 bowl of rice. That's a lot. Okay, so even though it sounds healthy, right? Just meat, fish, and vegetables is healthy, but they eat in amount of big quantities. They eat a lot, 6 to 7 bowls, and then 5 bowls of rice. It's a lot, right? Okay, so what's the question, do you think? Yeah, is it healthy? Well, it's full of vitamins and there isn't much fat in it, but they eat enormous quantities. So the question is it healthy? Alright, good. Number three, that's the question. Okay, but they exercise a lot. Yes, but not after meals. After they sleep, then they get up and eat more chakanobe. What? Eat more? Seriously? Okay, yes. So, number four. Yes, some eggs, salad, some dessert maybe, but always chakanobe. So, if you want to be sumo size, eat and sleep a lot, If not, maybe do sports which are healthier. Okay, so what do you think is number 4's question would be? Do they ever eat any different foods? I think that one's the best, right? Do they ever eat any different foods? Yes, some eggs, salad, some dessert maybe, but always chakanobe. So if you want to be sumo size, eat and sleep a lot. If not, maybe do sports which are healthier. Alright? It's really interesting, right? So now you know some interesting facts about sumo sports. Okay, so okay, we have already answered this two. We have already filled in the gap of this interview. Later you need to copy this in your exercise book. Okay, and then send it to your teacher. Send it to me. All right, let's check next slide. Okay, next exercise. Let's test your understanding. Okay, this one you need to answer true or false. Very easy. Okay, let's read the statement together. Number 1, most sumo wrestlers weigh 190 kg. Most sumo wrestlers weigh 119 kg. You can refer to the previous slides. Okay, I'm not going to tell the answer because you need to do it. Okay, number 2, sumo wrestlers start training early in the morning. Sumo wrestlers start training early in the morning. Alright. Number 3, they have a big breakfast. They have a big breakfast. Check our previous slide. You will know the answer. Number 4, there's a lot of fat in chakanobe. There's a lot of fat in chakanobe. Okay, later you need to answer this. And number 5, they sometimes eat sweet foods. They sometimes eat sweet foods. Okay, alright. So this exercise, you need to copy in your exercise book too and answer true false question. Okay, just write false or true. Copy 1 until 5 after you complete the gaps now. Alright? Okay, so this is our awesome words for today. We're going to see this simple words. Actually, these words are actually very easy for you. It's quite familiar. Alright, so let's revise together. Okay, I'm going to explain in a opposite forms. Okay, because the left side and the right side is the opposite meanings for each words. Okay, let's start with the first one. Eat. What is eat? Very easy. You do it every day. Eat is makan. Okay, so the other one is sleep. What does it mean by sleep? Sleep is tidur. Eat, sleep. Makan, tidur. Okay, next is. Okay, what is is? Is verb to be for singular subject. Okay, but is for positive affirmation. Okay, and the other side is isn't, or the simple is not. Isn't and is not is the same thing. Okay, so is used for positive affirmation, and isn't is for negative affirmation. Like is if you want to tell something that positive, isn't means to deny, means negative statement. Alright, okay. Before means sebelum, before, and the opposite for before is after means selepas. Okay, good. Healthy in a good condition, sehat. Unhealthy, not in a good condition, in a bad condition. Unhealthy means tidak sehat. Very good. Mornings means pagi. But with s here means many mornings. Okay, not only one morning. It's like tomorrow morning, today, 2 days, tomorrow morning, and the mornings after that. See? Mornings. And then afternoons mean tengah hari. Okay, so this is very easy. I'm sure you know all the meanings without referring to the dictionary. Okay, let's look at next. Okay, our next subsection, summary. Okay, what is summary? Okay, in Bahasa Melayu, summary is ringkasan. Okay, you're going to read a long text, okay, and then identify important ideas. From the long text, you will identify the keywords, key ideas, key phrases, and then rewrite. Okay, and you have to rewrite the long text. Okay, I mean, rewrite the important ideas. Okay, let's do it. Okay, now look at the slide. Let's read and complete the summary. Okay. The lifestyle of sumo wrestlers, normal. The food which they eat is, but they, a lot. They also sleep a lot in the, and they don't exercise, meals. This one very easy. Okay, I'm not going to answer this with you because I believe that you can do this like in a blink of eyes. Okay, so we read it again. Okay, so the words here are the answer choices for the blanks. So you just fill in the blank with the correct answer. Okay, the lifestyle of sumo wrestlers. Okay, normal. The food which they eat is, but they, a lot. They also sleep a lot in the, and they don't exercise, meals. Very easy. Okay, this one you need to copy in your exercise book too and just fill in the blanks. Very easy, right? Okay. Okay, now before we end the lesson for today, let's check what's your task today. Okay, so that you won't miss anything. Okay, first, read and understand the passage. Okay, you have to read again on the interviews, okay, the summary passage, okay, and make sure you fully understand the text as a whole. All right, next, copy and answer the true false statements. Okay, copy and answer the true false statement. Just now I show you the true false statement, right? There's 5 statements. You need to copy in your exercise book and just answer it. And copy and complete the summary. Copy and complete the summary. The one that I just showed just now, you just copy the text and fill in the blank with the correct answers. Okay. I think that's all for today. It's very simple and easy. Okay, I need you to complete all the tasks and please submit it in your shelf. Okay, just upload in your shelf. I will respond to your tasks afterwards. Okay, and before that, before we end the class, please stay safe. If you have any question, just ask me in our Telegram, and have fun. Enjoy your lesson. I'm looking forward to mark your tasks. Okay, my dearest, year 5. Take care. Sign off, Teacher Linda.